Well, for decades, Langford Lake has been a favorite place for fishermen to sink their lures and to reel in some fresh trout, some big ones as well. But 2 years ago, the aeration pump on the lake was nearing the end of its life and was shut down. Now anglers say the stock is suffering as a result. And as summer approaches, warm weather brings the threat of algae blooms that could wipe out the fish population. As CTV's Aaron Glazier shows us, the City of Langford is now calling on the province to step up and match funding to replace that pump.
That's a granddaddy. That's a granddaddy of Langford Lake.
Many people didn't believe an 8-pound trout could be caught in Langford Lake until Pete Willing proved them wrong. And now the longtime fisherman is worried fish like it could be in jeopardy.
You know, the fish need the oxygen to live.
Every year the lake is stocked with between 12 and 1,500 baby trout and provides thousands of anglers a summer of fishing. But it's been 2 years since this aerator provided the somewhat stagnant lake with fresh oxygen. It was shut down by the province after a study showed it was no longer providing enough air. And to replace the 25-year-old pump would cost roughly $220,000. The City of Langford says it is willing to cover more than half the cost.
The issue is that the province isn't prepared to fund it. And without the province participating, then Langford's not going to be able to realize this objective.
Instead, the province has applied twice to the Habitate Conservation Trust Fund for grants of $100,000 and been turned down. The ministry states following the most recent denial, ministry staff are searching for other funding options and have resubmitted to the HCTF, but have not successfully obtained a funding date.
We're hoping it's not too late, because here we are almost the middle of June. July is getting pretty warm. It could still happen.
But if a new aerator isn't installed soon, Willing says the waters of Langford Lake could get murkier and provide perfect conditions for an algae bloom.
And the algae would take all the oxygen out of the water. There would probably be a fish kill. So there'd be dead fish floating on top of this lake.
A bloom would also mean the end of summer swimming and likely any other lake activities.
To lose the lake is just not an option. It's not an option to local residents and anglers. It shouldn't be an option for the province.
And if the fish go belly up, it will deliver a big blow to the favorite watering hole of many on southern Vancouver Island. Aaron Glazier, CTV News, Langford.